Beautiful souls, this is Obi. So many of you have asked to see him, and here he is. This is who growls when certain energies come through and barks and helps me in these readings. So I thought it'd be nice for him to meet you guys and to say hello. Hello, baby. Hope the camera catches him. Yay, baby. Okay, you good boy. Such a good boy. Okay. Okay, Danny. There you go. All right, let's start today's reading. Let's see what we've got in this first clip. Yeah. Dominance. This is a very dominating energy. Whew. Yeah, so much life here. So much life. So much life coming in to that lung area, the chest capacity, the heart, and even just that midsection right into the stomach there, down into the base, the roots, which tells me that it's not the kind of dominance whereby this person's become ungrounded and they are unclear and there's confusion in the field and uncertainty. No. The base of this person's body has actualized with specific foundations that, there we go, he himself has laid. He himself has laid. And this is what gives this person the ability to strongly, step by step, move forwards in this dominating energy. It's dominating because it just knows. It knows what it wants. It knows how to get there. It knows with what. And that's probably one of the most important aspects when we are on our path and we are seeking to reach certain levels of fulfillment in our lives, is to know which tool, with what, how do I get there, what is it that I need, that next move, and then being able to foresee the move after that, the move after that. And even as I'm doing that, he is also doing the same hand gesture. This is magnificent, right here. It's magnificent because the channel here is clear, it's strong. But what it actually does is it's holding itself up purely from his own energy. It's not using someone else's. It has solely built, look at this, it has built the foundations for self, by self. And this is why, as we are taken to the next position, the identity of this person, the identity of this person is very full. They're living a very fulfilling life because it goes directly into that solar plexus that's not trembling, it's not uncertain, it's not anxious, it's not afraid of the unknown. That solar plexus space there is completely identifiable with his inner knowing. It's been built by him. So who would question and who would be able to take him away from that energy, from that power? He is self-sustaining because he's reached this place. It's actually quite remarkable. It's actually quite remarkable. But it doesn't mean that it's just been handed to him. It doesn't mean that his journey has not been met with hardships, because it has. It's in his field. And there are certain vibrational standpoints that also have caused a certain amount of suffering. But those suffering points there, let me just see. They have not taken from him. They have not been able to take from him because of his decision making and because of his choice and what he has been able to see, and he has been using his foresight. There's elements of overcoming here. There's elements of overcoming. Even in chapters, you can see timelines where the energy has been much lower. But he has continued in that self-sustaining energy to move forward, to move forward, to move forwards, to move forwards. As he's continued to do that, anything that's trying to hold him, latch on to him, anything that's external, any voices from the outside, the noise, it can't catch him. It can't catch him. And that is something that really so many people out in the world that are trying to pursue something for themselves, that are trying to find their purpose, that are trying to do something worthwhile, that reaches their heart, that fills their stomachs fulfilling, so that they can rest in contentment. There's a real key here, and that is that. One after the other, one after the other, one after the other. It leaves everything else that is unimportant. It leaves it in the dust. Very, very special. This is special. And I wish for people who desire to feel that contentment, that as they live, that their hearts and their soul feels full, like this is it, this is where I'm supposed to be, I found it, my gift is active, no one can take this away from me, no one can take this away from me. That's where this person is, and even the camera here is just panned to an absolute void. And that is a place of stillness. It's a place of silence that you know so well. And once more, when you know that place so well, any voices, people close to you that may want to project onto you, maybe pull you back, give their opinion about what it is that you want to try and do, puts you down, makes you feel like, I don't think I can do it, I'm not good enough, I'll just fail again, what if I fall, it's just going to be the same. That void there, where once you touch a very small percentage of it, even with all those voices, energies, cord, attachments, even with all of those active, they soon lose their grip. They will simply just leave your field. And this is where your focus is not only self-sustained, but the level of clarity just ripples out into everything and everyone around you. It's effortless. So those of you who requested a reading on Gary, you may already know or see yourself, sense for yourself, there's an effortlessness here. It's an opening of doors for oneself without trying. And yes, he would have had to have tried, relentless. But now, the field, so relaxed, so relaxed. And it just lets its own energy just do what it knows best. It trusts itself so much that it's almost just an automated program. But this one has a might, a strength. I am here. This is me. This is what I do. Okay, I'm just going to check the next clip. And let's see what we've got. Doesn't like defeat. Doesn't like defeat. Something about defeat, being defeated, feeling defeated is quite a sensitive place for him. It's quite a sensitive place for him. And that's connected to his stomach. And why that is coming through and why that's being communicated is because that's one of his vibrational standpoints. And you might think that, okay, defeat, negative connotations there, right? Defeat, that doesn't feel too good, no. Yeah, because it can hinder progress. It can hinder progress. But then, if you can work with it, if you can really zoom out, and the pain of how that happened, there's a root cause of that sensitivity that would make most contract and maybe hide away and not show their face and use their gifts. But this defeat here, yes, it can sometimes take a hold of him. But he's been using it. He's been using it to his advantage. And this is where a real level of not only intelligence, but it's awareness. It's awareness. We use the word awareness because it's seeing what we have, what comes up subtly for ourselves, our behaviors, our traits, our personality, certain qualities that we hold, what we do, and even the events and challenges that come about in our lives. Removing oneself. Seeing the energy form without labeling. Seeing the form for what it is allows us to move past it. It can sometimes, depending on how you work with the form, can transform it. And in that transformation, that becomes your ally. And it only then powers you. It powers part of your field. it can power and light up another area of your energy. So defeat, being defeated, experiencing defeats, but saying, I see this for what this is, and that's exactly what he's done, awareness, and then transformed it. And that's helped him. Yes. All right, beautiful souls, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to disconnect. And let's close that down. Thank you so much. Thank you. Beautiful souls, you requested a reading on Gary Vee. There was so much energy in this field, and you may have even have noticed the flow of the reading and how the current was moving in such a way that was actually invigorating, and it was igniting a certain spark. It was, I could liken it to a go-getter. Go get it. Go get it. And there was much heart energy here. And of course there were sensitivities, but in these areas they were remarkably used. I could have kept going. That's what the energy and how the energy was moving. Yes. Whew. Share with me in the comment section, beautiful souls. I'll see you there, and I appreciate all of you who do write and who do share what you get from the readings, how it's helpful for you, etc. I may not be able to respond to all of you, but I do read what I can, and I respond to you guys where I can. So please share in the comment section. I'll see you there. Love and blessings, beautiful souls. Love and blessings.